Hello Reds fans, welcome back to today's latest Liverpool news and updates. But first, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can stay connected here with us and not miss any Reds news. Liverpool are ahead of Borussia Dortmund in the race to sign rising star Andrea Maximovich from Red Star Belgrade, according to Bild's Christian Falk writing for Court Offside. At just 17, Maximovich is fast emerging as one of Europe's most promising young talents. Inevitably, he has drawn comparisons to Argentine superstar Lionel Messi as a left-footed playmaker. The Wonder Kid made his international debut last week and became Serbia's youngest ever player. He is said to be valued at around $16 million, £12 million, €15 million by his current club. Liverpool are reportedly keen on Maximovich and are closer to securing a deal for the teenager than Borussia Dortmund. The Bundesliga side are said to be considering the attacking midfielder as one of football's next big talents, although they are yet to make a concrete approach for his services. Liverpool forward Mohamed Salah has been offered to Barcelona for next season. Salah is out of contract in June and is a major financial target for Al Ittihad and Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia. However, it is claimed that Salah, aged 32, wants at least one more season in Europe before moving to the Saudi Pro League. Oak Diario reports that Salah has been offered to Barcelona through an intermediary who knows President Joan Laporta and sporting director Deco. The Egyptian, who has been in contact with Al Ittihad, wants one last career challenge before heading to Saudi Arabia. Barca President Laporta is keen to make a big signing for next season, although he is working with a limited budget. As such, Salah's bossman status would fit into Laporta's plans. And strengthening Barca's position is the news that Liverpool have yet to enter talks with Salah over an extension to his current contract. Liverpool are interested in Bayer Leverkusen defender Jonathan Tah, according to Team Talk, although the Reds face competition for his signature. The 28-year-old's contract expires at the end of the season, so he could sign a pre-contract agreement with a foreign club in January. Inter Milan are said to be trying to strike a deal along those lines, with Milan, Juventus, and Bayern Munich also being linked. Liverpool's most senior source has dismissed a major claim about Trent Alexander-Arnold and a proposed move to Real Madrid, and it's not the only good news in the Reds' transfer saga. Real Madrid are looking to sign a right-back and a central defender in 2025, with Liverpool star Alexander-Arnold emerging as their top target to satisfy the former. Alexander-Arnold is out of contract next summer, leading to widespread fears that Liverpool could lose their homegrown star for zero return. These concerns were exacerbated a few days ago when Spanish outlet Marca raised the alarm with a worrying claim. Marca claimed that Liverpool already know that Alexander-Arnold will not sign a new contract at Anfield, making a 2025 exit inevitable. However, according to Paul Joyce of The Times, widely regarded as the ultimate authority on Liverpool news, this claim is incorrect. While it is true to say that Alexander-Arnold's future is yet to be determined, it is not true that the 26-year-old has already decided to leave. And in a further boost for Liverpool, Real Madrid manager Carlo Ancelotti has seemingly ruled out making a transfer in the upcoming January window. We have Lucas Vazquez, we trust him. Then there is Eder Militao. I see him as a right-back, yes, Ancelotti said before adding, I didn't ask for any new signings in January because last year we managed the situation well. Liverpool have been told exactly why Leroy Sane would be the ideal replacement for Mo Salah at Anfield, amid suggestions that one of European football's biggest spenders is ready to make the Egyptian his top transfer target in 2025. Salah has proven to be an absolute steal of a signing since arriving in a bargain £36.9 million from Roma in the summer of 2017, playing a leading role in guiding Liverpool to Champions League glory in 2019 and the Premier League title a year later. But having won 7 trophies in his time at Anfield, there are growing fears that a move away could be on the cards in 2025. And indeed, with his Merseyside contract expiring at the end of the season, Salah will be able to sign a pre-contract with foreign clubs from January 1st, just 73 days away. If that were to happen, Liverpool would be left with a massive hole in their side to fill. Salah already has 6 goals and 5 assists to his name in 10 appearances this season and sits 5th in the club's all-time top scorers list. As a result, and to ensure they have a plan in place, Liverpool have been linked with a plethora of replacements for the Egyptian star. Although according to Jermaine Pennant, that search is likely to start and end with Sane, who will be a free agent at Bayern Munich next summer. There are wingers out there with the pace and the ability to score goals that you could use to replace Mohamed Salah. I would love to see Leroy Sane come from Bayern Munich after seeing what he did for Arsenal in the Champions League in April, said former Liverpool star Pennant. I haven't seen many players do that with Mikel Arteta and Arsenal, and he does it every week in Germany. He knows the Premier League from his time at Manchester City, so for me he would be a great replacement for Salah if he leaves Liverpool. Liverpool are one of 4 Premier League clubs to have taken a look at fast-rising Roma midfielder Nicolo Pizzi this season, a report has revealed. Pizzi made his senior debut for Italy earlier this month and it appears he is attracting attention from more than just the national team coaches, with his rise to the top spot in Roma's midfield making him an interesting prospect for a number of clubs. Liverpool have been revamping their midfield in recent transfer windows, and it has now emerged that Pizzi is the latest player on their radar. A versatile midfielder, Pizzi had 3 senior caps under his belt before the start of this season, but has broken into the Roma squad in early September and has played in all 7 of their matches since. While it was Daniele De Rossi who kickstart the season and Ivan Juric who is now guiding him, Jose Mourinho was the manager who gave Pizzi his debut for Roma, and his second appearance saw the then-teenager score his first goal, prompting the special one to admit, "I had to run off, or I would have cried too." According to TBR Football, Liverpool are now aware of Pizzi's consolidation at senior level and are keeping an eye on his progress. However, they would have to convince Roma owner Dan Friedkin, who would take over at Merseyside rivals Everton, to do business with them. Furthermore, the report adds 3 other Premier League clubs in the running for Pizzi's signature, claiming that Chelsea, Tottenham and Bournemouth are also eyeing the 20-year-old. The Bournemouth link comes from the fact that the Cherries' president of football operations, Tiago Pinto, worked at Roma until January this year, overseeing, for example, the signing of Pizzi's first professional contract at the end of 2022. What the report fails to mention, while acknowledging that the contract runs until 2026, is that reports in Italy have suggested this week that Roma are working to extend Pizzi's stay at his boyhood club with a new deal. It remains to be seen whether a big offer from the Premier League could halt that. As mentioned, Liverpool are still in the market for a midfielder, most likely a defensive one, and while Pizzi is not someone who can be restricted to one role at the moment, he has a maturity beyond his years to fit into any role. Argentina under-20 star Julian Fernandez has revealed that his dream is to play for Liverpool, despite representing Manchester City's sister club New York City FC. Fernandez is a 20-year-old winger who primarily enjoys playing on the right flank so he can cut inside with his stronger left foot. The forward developed at Argentine side Vélez Sarsfield before joining New York City for €4.5 million £3.7 million, $4.9 million in August 2023. Fernandez has managed 2 goals and 3 assists in 24 appearances for the Mill side so far this season. While that's not a killer record, it's clear that the youngster has great potential, which is why Citigroup originally signed him. But Fernandez has caused a stir by highlighting his desire to join one of City's rivals, Liverpool. When asked about his future, the fullback said via Liverpool Echo, "Playing in Europe, especially for Liverpool, is my dream." A number of players from the City Group, which also includes the likes of Girona, Melbourne City and Yokohama F. Marinos, will be looking to shine at the Etihad. A prime example is Savinho, who excelled on loan at Girona before joining Pep Guardiola's side in the summer. Given Fernandez's comments, he could take a different transfer route and push for a Liverpool move. Fernandez is not the only player who dreams of playing for the Anfield club. On Friday, it emerged that Borussia Dortmund winger Jamie Bino-Gittens is keen to join either Liverpool or City next. Liverpool are leading Newcastle United in the race to sign Nico Schlotterbeck from Borussia Dortmund, according to a report. According to Court Offside, Liverpool have identified Schlotterbeck as a concrete option to bolster their defence and have even looked into the financials of a potential deal. Onslaught side have drawn up a €50 million, £41.7 million, $54.4 million, offer to try and test Dortmund's resolve. Liverpool have also drawn up a potential contract for the left-footed defender. He is worth €7 million per year, around £112,000 per week, although the length of the deal has not been revealed. However, Liverpool could face competition for Schlotterbeck. Newcastle see him as an essential addition to their backline if they are unable to pry Mark Gorhi from Crystal Palace, Court Offside claims. Both Liverpool and Newcastle have been linked with Gorhi, with Team Talk revealing on Friday that the Magpies are planning an £80 million move for the defender in January. Palace remain determined to keep hold of the England star, with Schlotterbeck emerging as Newcastle's plan B. Given that Liverpool have already planned how they will sign Schlotterbeck, the Reds must be considered favourites at the moment. But even if Van Dijk stays at Anfield, Liverpool need to find a younger player who can eventually become their new left-sided centre-back. After all, Van Dijk is 33 years old and his next contract is likely to be his last on Merseyside. Schlotterbeck is a strong candidate to succeed the Liverpool captain in the coming years, with his standout performances having left a big impression on Liverpool scouts. The report also describes the Germany international as a monster at 6 feet 2 inches, exactly the attributes needed to replace someone like Van Dijk. And you, Reds fan, in your opinion, which player would you sign for Liverpool in the next transfer window? Comment below, leave your like, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any Reds news.